I'm David Marcus at Sherry Fest in New York with mixological historian David Wondrich, who's going to make a 19th century sherry-based cocktail for us. David?
Well, David, I want to make one of my all-time favorites, and it's called a bamboo cocktail. It's kind of a light cocktail. When I first came across it, I was a little bit skeptical because it's just sherry and vermouth and some bitters. There's no actual booze in it. But that's why it was invented, because it follows soon on the heels of the Manhattan in the early 1880s. The Manhattans are delicious, but they're very strong. And after 2 or 3 Manhattans, you want something that has all the flavor, but maybe half the alcohol. So a guy by the name of Joe McCone, bartender at the famous Hoffman House up on Madison Square here in New York, Handsome Joe as he was known, came up with this simple trick where instead of the whiskey in your Manhattan, you use sherry, which has all the flavor and all the intensity, but less than half the alcohol. So it's a very simple drink. I'm going to use a jigger of, this is white vermouth, but it's sweet white vermouth. Originally, the drink was a sweet drink, and then it got dried out over the years. I think I like it with a little bit of sweetness in it, just because it makes the texture a little richer. A jigger of this light, nice Oloroso Sherry, so something kind of rich. A couple dashes of bitters, just to tie everything together. It's like salting the soup. And then some ice. And then I'll stir it up. This is a all classic bar gear from the period, so that's kind of fun too. And then I'm going to strain it into the cocktail glass here. We'll cut a little lemon twist. And how's that?
Delicious and refreshing. For the street, I'm David Marcus with Dave Wondrich.